Yes, people, welcome to another Chelsea live stream. This will be episode 15, I believe, on Spotify podcast as well. This is your review. Leeds 3, Chelsea 1. Unacceptable performance. And yes, Chelsea might not be winning, Chelsea might not be drawing, but we are still here giving you guys these streams. Myself, Alfred, Sindre, who's a very limited time as is working, but still making time. It is unfortunately an embarrassment performance. It's not even about the loss. It's just the way we've conceded goals, how we started the game. I honestly thought getting that early goal, we could have at least salvaged a point, a draw. And this is what the players should have in mind in terms of getting back into the game. We are getting those early goals in the second half, and we're trying to open them up. And then I just don't understand how this defense just goes to sleep. Like Gusto, I don't know. Tosin, I don't know. It's just unacceptable. We're going to go through the comments very shortly. We'll start with Sindre very quickly because I know you ain't got a lot of time. Sindre, man, hope you're good. Thanks for making time. How you feeling about the game, bro? Just quickly.
Disappointing, to be honest. Like, we had chance to still keep up with City and Arsenal at the top of the table, and we go out there and have a performance like this. Like, the, after this performance, after what I've seen, Tosin and Chile can't be a centre back parent. They are not good enough, especially when they are the ones that are being rotated in. We should try and always at least keep one of our centre backs on the pitch. That's always a stay on. Like, just keep Chalaba there. Like, why give him 45 minutes rest and bring him on in the second half when he's arguably one of our more important backs at the moment? So yeah, just disappointing and embarrassing that we lose this way. Like, we gave Daniel Farke his first win against Chelsea in 6 attempts.
Yeah.
So to go out there and concede a goal early from a corner, yes, that's fair enough. Everyone can do that. But I didn't see the goal because it was already in the game. But the second goal was really good. I believe it was a good finish from Tanaka.
Yeah.
Didn't really see it because I'm working, but like the third goal, what are we doing? Like, when you see how close they are, instead of trying pass forward, just either kick the ball into them so it goes out of play, or just try and kick it forward. Like, I don't care if it ends in their feet
Yeah.
further up on in our half, as long as it's not directly in front of our goal, which led to the third goal. Like, it's such a stupid goal. Like, and we need new centre backs. Or I can't wait for um, Mamadou Sarr and Anselmino to come back from loan in the summer, because honestly, they they deserve to play ahead of Tosin and Badiashile at this point, because they're so average and not and inconsistent. I don't get why we have them in the club. Like, Badiashile, highly talented, but just struggle a lot with injury. So, and he was stout as a ball playing centre back, and I saw some good passes from him in the first 6 months after we signed him in the winter. But after that, he hasn't been the same player. Like, he's not taking those long balls that he used to do under Potter and stuff like that. So yeah, just frustrated and disappointed and embarrassed that we lose to a good Leeds team that have played good recently. I'm not giving taking Leeds' credit away, because they have been playing well. They almost drew or beat City at the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look,
So
it is frustrating. The first goal, obviously, corner's a corner. You know, we've scored nearly the most from corners as well, and it can happen against us. It is what it is. However, the second and third goal, the second goal was a fantastic goal. Sanchez tried to read it as well. It was just too good. It was a great shot placement. I don't think any goalkeeper would have saved it, in my opinion, but the way they got the ball was unacceptable. It was from a throw on from Chelsea. It was a mistake. I believe Enzo Fernandez was involved in that one, who gave the ball away, and it wasn't good enough. And then the third one was the ice on the cake, guys. We saw Gusto. I don't know what Gusto is doing. I don't know what Tosin's doing. maybe Sanchez could have made a meal out of it and cried a bit more when it ricocheted off him, maybe, or something. I don't know, but it just basically summed up Chelsea Football Club last night. It summed up Chelsea right now, basically. Yeah, I honestly believed the first goal that went in for Chelsea, we could have at least got a point. But this is what happens when we don't keep pushing. Delap, I see a lot of comments slating Delap. I just don't think he got the service as much today, people. See what Sindri says quickly. Yeah, Sanchez not to blame as well. I don't want to say anything to Sanchez directly myself. It's the defense, and obviously Maresca will get his criticism very shortly as well. But back to the lap, I just don't think I've got two Sindris. Welcome. I don't think Delap was that bad, guys. Personally, I think he tried to make his own service as well. There was tight spaces where he gets the ball and he still makes something happen. I believe the wingers done it today. Maybe not Esteval. One thing I do want to pull up on Maresca is he's playing Esteval 3 games in a row. Like, this is a young kid. We've been saying that, yeah, we want to see him in the big games, but surely this game would have been the one where, we could have given him that break. But look, Garnacho coming on, great balls. This guy was coming to the box on the byline, giving the great balls. Gittins, decent balls at times as well. Neto getting a key important goal. We did have ideas. I don't think the wingers were that bad, guys, in my opinion. I just don't think in the midfield to the attack, there was enough creativity, no urgency, in my opinion. So for me, it is... The other injury is gone, I believe. But yeah, I believe it is more Maresca's fault today with the lineup, with the tactics that we had. The subs were okay. They come on and made a few chances, but here we are. Let me just introduce the other guys. Apologies, it's taking me 8 minutes. Alfred, thank you for making time. It's like 8 a.m. in your time. It looks so bright, so nice. And we are here for the first time together yet again. But for a loss, last week or last couple of games was a draw. Today's a loss. We are not winning, guys. Us four, sorry. So Alfred, talk to me very quickly before I introduce us as well.
Man, I just can't believe it. This is a week where we smashed Barcelona and should have beaten Arsenal, and then this happens. Like, but make it make sense, man. Seriously, like what a performance! That was disgusting. Like when like you said, when Neto scored, even though I was saying, admittedly, when we were 2-0 down, admittedly, I was saying, we're not coming back to win this game. Look at this performance. This is crap. I got a bit of hope back when Neto scored, and we took a bit of control back of the game, and we were looking all right. We looked like we could at least get a draw and maybe even win if we got a second goal back quick enough. But it wasn't to be because of some absolutely stupid defending. Like, man, I can't believe it. And it's so heartbreaking because this team, as I said to you before in our chat, is it always has times where it looks so incredibly promising, and then we see crap like we saw today. Very, very heartbreaking, man. I'm so disappointed. And now Arsenal and Manchester City, they have both got, gotten away from us a bit, and now we're going to need to work our asses off to
Definitely,
keep up.
for sure. United have one game to play as well. They could go level on points with us, which is absolutely mad. But we've got Hassan in the building as well on his work break. Welcome. Look at the Amazon representing Nubian
Hey,
Rep. Of course, big up to you. He ain't got that WorldWideChels hat on currently, but I understand it. I don't know if you saw the game properly, bro, but my word, what a shocking performance.
Yeah, I was kind of watching it a little bit. I saw the first goal, second goal. I mean, I see all 3 goals, but I didn't see the last goal, the 3-1. But
Yeah,
I when I saw the lineup, I kind of just had this thing in my mind that we we might not win this game because it was too much rotation. We have to rotate because what I mean, because for the next 6 games, we're about to play three days in a row. So
Mm.
we need to rotate, but sometimes heavy rotation can have a little effect on the team. Just look at it. Like them players that came on that started today, them like they haven't played in the last 2 3 games. I mean, in the last 2 games, they didn't have a lot of minutes, so they're gonna come not feeling it, or they're not up for it. You know what I mean? So it's just crazy. It shouldn't happen, and everybody should be ready whenever you step on the pitch, whether you're a starter or not. Like it's not, it shouldn't be like that. But it's just it's a mess, bro. Like I was saying, we in the title race, but shit, but shit, I'm not backing out yet. But we have to get our shit together, bro. I'm talking about the non-starters. Like they need to get their shit together, bro.
Yeah. I mean, look, it is for me. The title's just out of the window now. I mean, we had promising
No, not.
moments. We had Barca, top of the La Liga currently, was dominating them 3-0. Could have been a lot more. Arsenal, I think if we were 11v11, we could have won that game as well. Casado being missed today. Yeah, I just can't believe it. It doesn't even feel like it was a game today. Like I just didn't. I didn't. I'll be real. I was really considering to go today, but then I saw the journey. 4 hours, guys. 4 hours to get to Leeds. Yeah, I might as well go on holiday for 4 hours. No, honestly,
Well,
I
like,
if
feel you, bro. I feel you, shit.
bro, I was honestly this. I had tickets to the game. I had everyone ready to go, and I was like, you know what? I just don't feel
nah,
it. Wednesday night, I'm sorry. Like weekend, I probably would have went. I'll be real. I would have went on the weekend, I think. But Wednesday night, 8:15. There's no hotels available unless you pay crazy money. There's no travel unless you drive. Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'll stay at home. And thank God I stayed at home because if I saw that 3-1 and I traveled 4 hours, guys, yeah, it would have been a long day. But Sindri,
yeah.
can we bounce back from this? We've got Bournemouth away, I think it was.
Well, hopefully we can. Like I was thinking also like after the two performances, like how disappointing it is to then have a performance like this. Uh, After two amazing performances where he played really well, 10 men against Arsenal and played really well against Barcelona. But one thing I want to say about Enzo Maresca today is I'm happy to see Palmer back. That was a good sub. Garnacho was a good sub, in my opinion. He did well sometimes against Bogle. Um, but
Neto.
why take off Liam Delap? Like I know he didn't do a lot today, but if you bring on a player like Palmer, I would rather have a player like Delap up front than a João Pedro.
No, but then he brought in Mark Gui. That's what I
Yeah,
didn't understand.
yeah, but I would rather have when we're chasing a game like that. I would rather have both Mark Huey and Liam Delap up top.
Yeah, I agree, but what I'm saying is I don't understand why he took off the lap and then brought
Yeah,
on Mark Gui.
yeah. That's what we're basically saying the same thing. So, and that's why I'm saying like we need to criticize Maresca because I feel like Palmer and João Pedro can't really play together. In my opinion, they're both a number 10. They're the best position. João Pedro is a good second striker, yes, but he always worked best in Brighton as the second striker behind a Danny Welbeck or a Evan Ferguson. So to then bring on a attacking midfielder, take off the striker and move João Pedro there, it doesn't work because then we don't have a player to occupy the centre backs, and that's what I would have loved to have at the lap and Mark Gui on at the same time, because then we have two players who will just sit and occupy the centre backs. There's three centre backs, two strikers on their three centre backs, which would then give Palmer arguably more space and time to do stuff in the middle. And the amount of crosses we did in the second half, to João Pedro is basically not even there. He's like, and who else are we aiming for at that point apart from Marquis when he came on? So if you're chasing a game and Palmer's on the bench, take off João Pedro, play Palmer in 10 behind the lap because Palmer's passing is incredible. The lap's runs are really good. He likes to run in behind the defenders. He likes to occupy space between the fullbacks and the centre backs. And who better to find those passes than a Cole Palmer? And if he then is getting being dragged out wide and getting a tight angle, if he can manage to pull it back, who better to end up in those positions than Cole Palmer? Saw it basically when they came on, when Garnacho beautiful jump over the ball over like step over against Bogle. What does he do? He finds Cole Palmer in the box, and Palmer just drags it a little bit to the left of the goal, and he basically almost scored a second goal. So I just want Maresca to then bring on, keep Lap on, give him more game time. You never know when he will get his first goal in the Premier League for Chelsea, and maybe it would have been today if we had him on with Palmer behind him and Gui then coming on later for Santos.
Yeah, no, for sure. I see a lot of comments slating the lad. For me, I don't think it was an issue today. I think he really tried.
He tried a lot. Like you're one striker against three big, strong centre backs.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you can't really do a lot. Like he's physical himself, but when he's always having a defender in his back and he can't really do stuff that he likes to do, of course he will struggle. And of course he didn't have a service from João Pedro, Gittins, and Estra in the first half. Estra struggled today, in my opinion, as well. Like you said, the three games in a row where he has started the game. I think he will rest now against Bournemouth. 100%. I think it'll be Gittins and Garnacho or Pedro Neto and Gittins or someone at the wingers. And I also want to say, why aren't you playing Josh Archimpong at the moment? Like, I know he's young, but I would rather see Archimpong on that field than Tosin. Tosin is a little bit taller. That's basically it for Tosin. He's 3 inches taller than Archimpong. But other than that, Archimpong is much better on the ball. I think he's more composed under pressure and more reliable than what I've seen from Tosin this season so far. And the same with Chile as well. Like, I like him, but he's not. He needs to go at this point because he's almost always having a bad performance or is injured.
Yeah. Thank you, Minerals.
Well, I will let, of course, Alfred and stuff like that talk now because I will head home.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Cool.
Enjoy the rest of the stream, guys.
You're gonna head out
I'm
now?
heading out. Yeah, I will head out now. Like, there's no man of the match in this game because we didn't win, and it's just frustrating to talk about because we didn't win, and it was, to be honest, just an embarrassing performance. And Arsenal fans will really enjoy themselves today after this. I mean, all rival fans will.
Yeah, but you know what? Rightfully so. Well, we have to take it now. You know, it is what it is. When we put on performances like this, that's what we deserve.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
It is what it is, man. It is. Well, thanks for tuning in.
Take care, guys. See ya. Take care.
Take care.
So, guys, look, I'll be brutally honest with you lot. I kind of don't want to waste time on this game. It's killed me. It's killed me mentally, physically. I'm just shocked at what I see. How are these guys, Premier League players, playing like that? Honestly, because if that was me at work, I'd be sacked by now, personally. But
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Let's look towards the next game. Let's let this game go. We know what the issues were. we don't need to reflect on it and think about it tomorrow. This was just a horrible game to watch, witness, and see what the players had done. I'm glad Palmer's back. Had a chance, could have scored, very tight. But let's end it with some predictions against Bournemouth, and then we'll just wrap up because I'm done with this this game. Where are Leeds in the league actually after winning that? They're 17th. That's even more embarrassing.
Look
Let-
at
let's-
look at
We help
bro.
them. We help them.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's not good enough, guys. It's not good enough. But look, we're not gonna dwell on it. We'll think about Bournemouth away, which is another tough ground. Has we'll start with you during your break at the moment. What's your prediction for that game? Give us some Premier League type predictions.
I said 3-1 the Leeds game, and it went the other way around.
Oh, no.
So man, the Bournemouth shit, it could be a similar game too. We have to be on our game. Like playing Bournemouth, we have to be on our game. Like from the get-go, from the beginning of the game. Like from kickoff, we have to be on it because Bournemouth is not a joke team. It's not,
Yeah.
and they always give us problems. Always. So I'll just say 2-1. I'll go 2-1.
2-1 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea.
There you have it, folks. And Mr. Alfred for a wrap up.
Well, Sadiq, how the fuck, after what I just saw, am I even supposed to make a prediction? Like, in this week, we smashed Barcelona, should have beaten Arsenal, and now we got our ass kicked by Leeds. I don't know, man. I'm going to just hope for the best and say that we're going to bounce back with some absolute, with some absolute bangers and some nice goals. I'm going to say 3-0 Chelsea. I know it's optimistic.
How can you say 3-0 Chelsea when we just watched this absolute embarrassment performance? And also,
Because
before you say anything,
Yeah.
I've got my guy here in the comments, a United scum, who thinks Giggs is better than Hazard, by the way, and Hazard is not better than Salah. They got United here in 9th position, guys, 9th position. They got a game in hand. They can win. They go level points with Chelsea, and here we are. But look, big up to him, man. Look, he's spamming me in the group chat and stuff. Like they're trying to get onto me, the rival fans, but I'm not giving any attention anymore until I see Chelsea win again and we're near top 2 again. So sorry, Alfred, for carrying on, but 3-0, like, come on.
Hey, look, the only reason I'm saying that is because look how we played against Barcelona. We should have beaten Arsenal. We got our ass kicked by Leeds. Now it's time to bounce back. It's time to make a statement. It's time to apologize to the fans for this absolute shit that we saw today. And I'm hoping, and I made a prediction like that because that's just Chelsea, isn't it? We are the team that can come back from a performance this shit and then do something crazy, So
Very inconsistent. You're right.
yeah,
We shall see. I'm gonna end it with this comment here. Why is the title about Gusto? He played great when he came on. Should have started. Tosin was absolutely horrendous. I agree with this comment, but at the end of the day, this incident had come from Gusto. Tosin obviously was the biggest fraud of the actual chance, but it all came from Gusto. So he's also responsible for this goal, in my opinion. More Tosin, 100%, definitely for sure. But it doesn't happen without Gusto. That's just the honest truth. Reece James wouldn't have done it. Achapon would have done it. Whoever you put in there, Alfred, Ross from FC Clubs 26 wouldn't have done that. Haas might have because he's a bit dodgy on clubs, but you never know what I mean. It's not good enough from these guys though, bro. Like, see, look, it's come from Gusto though. He could have cleared it, bro. He could have hit it. Like he could have booted it. He could have. Was Delap? I think Delap was playing at that moment. He could have booted Delap or whoever was at top. I just think Gusto could have avoided this, in my opinion. I think he needs to give it back to the defense and make that happen. But it is what it is. You should bring back Eden Hazard. I think we should actually. I genuinely think we should. He would. To be fair, though, the wingers did okay today. I think they were the best players of the Chelsea team out of the bad bunch. I think Gittins had decent balls coming in. Estevao was bad, actually. I'll be real. That was his actually worst game in a Chelsea shirt as a young kid. But Garnacho coming on was great. He was taking on his guys. He was coming to the box. He was giving the right balls. But it just wasn't meant to be, unfortunately. Look, it happens, man. We're still fourth place with a new Arsenal. We'll take that for now. And yeah, we've got comments here. Tosin makes Badiashile look good, and Disasi may as well come back. But why Enzo start like that lineup? Because every time he starts with poor lineup, we end up losing. It is what it is, man. We'll wrap up here, guys. I don't want to waste too much time, man. It is what it is.
Yeah. The lineup, you know what I mean? Like, the rotation is necessary. You know, I feel what Enzo Maresca is trying to do with the lineup, because, like, if you don't rotate, you're gonna, risk. My bad for that. Sorry, you're gonna risk players having injuries. So
He's got mute.
I can't.
He's back now.
The lineup is the players, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, you guys been resting. You know what I mean? Like, you get a chance to play. You can't play like that. You have to continue the shift because you've been resting. You haven't been playing. So I can't only blame the coach a little over here, on this situation.
Yeah, I just want to say,
all the players, they need to step up and do their thing.
Yeah, I just want to say very quickly.
3 days. 6 games in the next 3 days. That's a lot of games. So yeah, I see what he was trying to do with that lineup.
I know Alfred's laughing at what I'm laughing. Yeah, guys, apologies about the audio. Has this audio cut off halfway? I don't know what happened, but look, he spoke about giving a shift in. Guys, you got to give shifts that Amazon. Like, you just got to give it 100 always. You know what I mean? Nubian Records out here sponsoring more WorldWideChels. But yeah, apologies. Oh, it sounds better now. But before his sound changed halfway.
Something going on with my audio. Can you guys hear me?
We can, but it's all right. It's all right. Let me
end
it, bro.
Okay, I can hear you now.
let me just end it, bro. Let me just end it because I'm done with this stream.
Yeah, for sure.
Leeds 3, Chelsea 1. We don't need to waste more time on this one. This is killed me mentally. But we'll be back soon. We did hear everything that you said earlier. Your order did change, but it's okay. We did hear it. But everyone tuning in, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification. We'll be back on Sunday. I won't be here. I might tune in and out. I'll get the guys to obviously start the stream for me. Sindre, Alfred, Haas, if you guys are around, I'll be on the stream in and out because I'll be in the Middle East for the final Formula One race. A better sport than what Punisher watches, like cricket and tennis and all these other sports that he watches. But yeah, guys, we'll catch you guys very soon. And I will not be getting Call of Duty, bro. I apologize. But yeah, until then, I'm out. We got Haas, we got Alfred, we got Sindre, we got Rishi, we got all the guys in the comments. We'll catch you guys soon, man. Peace.